Welcome to Living in a Double World. My name is Ana Maria Quevedo.
And I'm Feliz Quevedo. Today we'll start talking about home buying.
So you arrive at a city and need a place to live. What should you do?
There are many options to consider. Buying, leasing, or renting a home.
Or renting an apartment. That way you give yourself some time to drive around, check the city, the neighborhood.
Well, when you rent a home, you have to remember that that home it's not yours, but you're there. You're paying the owner. You know, the owner is taking that rent and he's making his monthly payment. So you're just there. You may be there for a year, for 2 years when you're renting. When you have a home, that is yours. That's your casa. That's it. You know, so the monies that you have an investment now. It's the money that you make the monthly payment you make every month, and now you know that you're going to have, that's yours to keep, and nobody's going to take it away from you. You know, but you got to make the payments. You know, so there's major big advantages to owning a home. You're going to have that for 15, 20, 30 years. And you never know. Later on, you may want to just, I'm going to go ahead and sell it and buy me another home. So, and it's unfortunate because there are people out there that continue renting because they're afraid. They're afraid of the process of buying a home.
Yes, we've run into, we had a house that we had listed, and the next door neighbor had been renting the house for 20 years. Basically what that person did, they paid the house off for that other person. So the difference is, when you're renting, you're paying somebody else's mortgage, paying that house off, as opposed to being your house and building your wealth. But it could be that some people have to rent right now because they're not in the position to buy. They're not ready. Let's say their credit may be bad, or so, or they're only going to be in an area for just a few years, so it doesn't make sense for them to buy. So sometimes renting is a better option. Certainly, when they have credit repair or bad credit, then they need to rent, but they need to go ahead and rent with the intention of fixing all that up so that later they can go ahead and buy their house. There's also tax incentives to owning a home. You get incentives and some write-offs based on that, so that's good.
Right, and there are programs out there, whether it's a city program, that would be able to assist you with some, whether it be a down payment, it's or any type of assistance. So, and that's what the buyers have to, if they qualify for these programs, it makes it a lot easier for them to be able to get into a home. However, they have to meet certain criteria. They have to make maybe, if they have a family of 3 or 4, then they make so much money a year. And if they meet the criteria, then they can qualify to get into that program and try to get into a home as well. But it really, as far as owning a home, buying a home, that will be the biggest, best major investment that they can make in their lives. It may be a first home for them and for the family. They may be in there for a little while, and then, all right, we're ready to buy another home. Now, if, like she said, that renting, you don't own a home. You have to answer to a landlord. Now, whether it's and then when it comes to furnishings, there are rental homes out there that they're vacant, so you're gonna have to buy your furniture. There are homes out there that are furnished, and that's a big advantage for some families that don't have furniture. So it really, whether it's furnished or not, leasing, it's fine, And yes, the lender may say, if to qualify for a loan, you may have to rent for 6 months or a year while they're establishing their credit and improving their credit. Then after that, then the lender will say, okay, you've done great, now we're ready to purchase a home.
We wish you blessings and guidance to all.
Till next time.